In the last lecture, we covered Liebensohl over 1-0 trump overcalls. We gave a table showing you the typical hands you'll have and how to bid them when the opponents have overcalled. Today, we will be going over many examples using Bridgejack to show you, as a responder, what your appropriate bids will be. In the last lecture, I have divided the responder's hands into 9 types. The responder may have a long suit that is below the interfering suit. If the opponent's bid a natural too hard overcall, you may have a club suit or a diamond suit. So case 1 and 2 covers that situation. One is when you have a game forcing values, and the other is you have a weak hand and you don't want to go further. You may have your long suit at a higher denomination than the overcall suit. Suppose the overcall 2 diamonds, showing a long diamond suit. You may have a heart suit or a spade suit, and you need to, your hands, you could say you could have either a game forcing type of hand or invitational type of hand or a weak type of hand. And 2 other situations occur is when they overcall a suit and you really don't have a long suit, or you do not want to express a long suit, but you want to play in 3-no trump. So we'll give you 2 ways of bidding the 3-no trump. One without a stopper and one with a stopper. And another common situation is if you have a 4-card major, you want to use Stamen. Normally you would have used Stamen, but they have blocked you from using your 2-club Stamen bid. So we use Q bids to show Stamen. So one or both 4-card majors, depending on what they overcalled. And we can show it without a stopper, Stamen with a stopper. These are all kind of game, all 6 through 9 are game forcing values. Okay. The others are values could be weak or strong. And cases 1 through 5, we said, do not show stoppers. They just show the long suit and if it's game forcing or not. So only 6 through 7 has any information about that the responder has a stopper or not have a stopper in the suit. So the method we use, and with all our examples we'll be covering, we'll use these methods. If you have a game forcing value and your suit is below their suit, you just bid on the 3 level. All 3 level, general rule is all 3 level bids by you are game forcing. Direct, we call them direct bids. If you go through the 2-no trump relay, 2-no trump we said is artificial, and if we use a relay and then bid our suit, this is a weak hand. Okay, so direct bid, strong. Weak bid is going through 2-no trump. Nothing about stoppers here. If your suit is above the interfering suit, say we have spades and they interfered in either clubs, diamonds, or hearts, then we had 3 ways of showing our hand with that long suit. If we jump immediately to the 3 level, it's game forcing. If we only bid on the 2 level, it's sign off. All 2 level bids, if you're able to make them, are weak, not forward going at all. It'd be bad if the opener takes your 2 level bid and with maybe 17 high card points tries to invite, because you could have 0 points or 5 points with this. So there's 1/3 option if your suit is above their suit, and that is you go through the Liebensohl 2-no trump relay and then bid it, and that's invitational. It's a type of hand that if they did not interfere and you use Jacobi transfers and then you invite it by either bidding 2-no trump over that, over your transfer, or you bid 3 of the long suit, which you're inviting. Those two types of hands are done by the Lebensohl 2-no trump. So we have this third option if it's above. Only 2 options: forcing or weak, below, forcing, weak, invitational, if it's above. Now, the 3-no trump direct bid we mentioned is willing to play 2-no trump for some reason. He may have a long suit, but he's balanced and he wants to play 3-no trump. If you bid it directly, it's no stopper. We call it fast denies. So you should use that mantra, fast denies. If you go slowly and then bid 3-no trump, and we go slowly by using the 2-no trump relay, and then we bid 3-no trump, then that is saying we want to play 3-no trump, and we do have a stopper. And it's important that you get these things right, because the opener is listening to there are 2 types of no trump bids you're making, and he'll know if you have a stopper or not. And he may, if you tell him you don't have a stopper, and he doesn't have a stopper, he's going to run. So it's important that you tell him you have a stopper when you do have one, and tell him when you don't have one. So make sure you get the fast denies and slow shows correct. So, and then the final thing is statement. Say they bid 2 hearts and you have 4 spades. Well, we want to bid statement for a 4-card major. So the Q bid will Q bid 3 hearts if they have bid 2 hearts, which says I'm making a statement bid. I'll have enough points for game with my statement bid. I'm making it. And there are 2 ways of doing the statement. You could do it with a stopper and without a stopper. Okay? So there's 2 Q bids available, and you can imagine what they are. One is you Q bid directly, and we're using the same algorithm here. You bid it directly, it's fast denied. So you made a quick Q bid. If you bid the Q bid slowly by going through the 2-no trump relay, that's the slow Q bid, and that says you do have a stopper. So both 8 and 9 correspond to 6 and 7 about stoppers and not stoppers, fast and slows. These are, again, only the 4 cases that you show any information about stoppers at all. Okay, so that's the general table you need to memorize, and we're going to go through many cases now where we'll use this table to find the appropriate bid. We'll make the appropriate bid, the opener will understand what we're trying to say, and he'll carry on. Now, with Lebensohl responses, is you are in control of this auction. You know pretty much what the opener has, 15 to 17 high card points. He doesn't know anything what you have before you use Lebensohl. But with Lebensohl, you'll be able to express to him what you have, and most of the time, he'll bid appropriately. On page 9, there was just a Lebensohl there was a summary of Lebensohl. Basically, it's the same information we have in the first table. And we mentioned that fast means you do not use the 2-no trump 3-club relay. Slow means you do use it. And so you want to, so this is the same information. So now, what does a double mean? We can express a lot of things with our Lebensohl bids. A double is not Lebensohl. We use a double for a penalty double. Typically, you have 7 or 8 or more points, and you probably have a stopper, a honor in their suit, and you think that your combined points, 8 with the opener's 15, 23, they have 17, they may not have a good chance of making their contract unless they're extremely shapely. So it's a risk, but we use the double for that information. It's penalty, not takeout. A lot of people get that backwards, and some people play stolen bids and all that. We don't. Our doubles are not a stolen bid double. It is a penalty double. Okay, so get rid of stolen bids. Another option you have when you have some points at 6, 7, 8 points is to pass. You don't have to come in and double. If you're worried that if you have a singleton in their suit, you may not want to risk that they're going to make their contract, even though you have 17 or you have 23 high card points or 22 on your side. You may not want to risk that double. So you don't have to double. But if you're sitting there with an honor or 2 honors in their suit, make a double, because they should not be able to make their bid unless they're extremely shapely, and then you lose. There's only one bid they can make that your double is not penalty, and that is if they bid 2 clubs. Usually when they bid 2 clubs, it shows a long suit or maybe a 2-suiter, clubs and a higher ranking suit, or something like that. Since we will double the bid of 2 clubs to be statement. Okay, and in a way that's a stolen bid, but that's the only time you can say that double is not penalty. It is statement, double of 2 clubs. If they double, your partner's won no trump, and it shows something like a 1-suiter or a double shows anything, then 2 clubs become statement. So it goes 1 no trump, they double, you bid 2 clubs, that is statement. And all systems are on. If they double, if you bid 2 diamonds, it shows spades and whatever. Systems are on over a double and 2 clubs. So just repeat, over 2 clubs interference. When they bid 2 clubs, systems are on. A double is statement, and 2 diamonds is transfer of the hearts. 2 spades is 4-way transfers, etc. All systems are on over 2 clubs. Okay. However, if they interfere 2 diamonds or 2 hearts, then we're playing Lebensohl responses. Okay, that's an important thing. You need to be clear with your partner. Over 2 clubs, all systems on, and double is statement. Anything else they bid on the 2 level, it is Lebensohl responses we just talked about. Now let's go through many examples so we get some practice with it. So we have 15 hands we want to look at by responder. So put your responder hat on and you're sitting south. You count your points as 7, 8, 9. This hand you would probably use Stamen and then invite or go to game, because your singleton and your length in here, you have a good 11 points. So you're probably going to take this to game. So, but now they're going to interfere. So let's look at the auction. Now they bid 2 hearts. What do you bid? You have a 4-card major and 5 diamonds. You want to probably be in 3 no trump or 4 spades. So you need to tell your partner if 4 spades is an option. So you need to use statement for him. So now the question is, since we're going to be in game, what form of statement do we do? Do we use a fast statement or the slow statement? And so the answer you need to solve is, do you have a stopper in hearts? You don't. So without a stopper, we know it's the fast Q bid. You bid it directly. So I think you should bid 3 hearts here. Whoops, this is wrong. 3 hearts. 4 cards in the other major. And don't have a stopper. His 3 no trump says, I hear you. We do not have a 4/4 spade bit. I have a stopper. Okay, and so it's going to pass out here. So let's look at his hand. There's his heart stopper. And even though you have a singleton, you worry about hearts. You're gambling that you can make 9 tricks before they can set up the hearts. And it may be tough here. Let's see what the par is. Whoops, I can't go jack and par. Yes. Okay, so I don't want to go over the hand, but we found the 3 no trump contract using Lebensohl, and we had it. The responder didn't have a stopper. We showed the opener we didn't have a stopper, and the statement didn't work, so we're in 3 no trump. Exact place where we want to be, and the system worked for us. Okay, this is hand number 2. Let's look at what we will be doing as responder. The opener has opened 1 no trump, and we get 2 heart interference. So we count our points. We have 7, 9, and a singleton. It's if we find a spade contract, this is going to add 2-3 points to us. So we should be in game in here. Even a 9, if we have to bid 3 no trump, 9 many times will come in. So anyway, what we're going to try for a game here. So we had the same situation here. We have a 4-card spade suit. We would have done statement without the interference. We are going to do it with interference. And the statement we're going to use is the statement that does not have a stopper, and that's the fast Q bid. So we're going to bid 3 hearts here. This is very identical to the other one. And partner bids 4 spades. He heard your statement auction. He bids 4 spades. So this time the difference is the partner did have a 4-card spade suit. So let's look at his hand. So we have enough points for game. We have a spade suit fit, and so we're there. We found it. Lebensohl allowed us to find it. Okay, so let's go into the next hand. Again, we're a responder. Now we have some good honors here. Again, we hear a 2-heart natural overcall, hearts, and we use the heart suit for our Q bids if we want to. Everything's centered around their heart suit. So we have 5, 6, 10, 9, 10, 14 points. Opener has 16. We have about 30, almost slam, but probably not enough that you want to be in slam. So you probably want to sign off in game. You don't have a statement bid. You don't have 4 of the other major. So you want to try and get into 3 no trump, but you need to tell your partner if you have a stopper or not, and you do have a stopper. So we need to bid 3 no trump with a stopper, and we said the way we do that is if we jump directly to 3 no trump, the fast way, we don't have a stopper, but we do have a stopper, so we're going to go the slow way. Slow shows is the mantra. So he should be bidding here 2 no trump. And they say that's Lebensohl. 3 clubs is forced bid. Says nothing about, this says nothing about no trump. This thing says nothing about clubs. Both artificial bids, both have to be alerted. And now you bid 3 no trump. Let's see what Jack says when we do that. It says stopper, no 4-card major. That's exactly what we want to be said to tell partner. So Jack is playing a good form of Lebensohl, standard way. There's other Lebensohl approaches you can use. This is the standard way, been around for 40 years. So almost everybody will play it. So is it worthwhile to learn it, to memorize it, and make every response that you can make be correct. Do not make incorrect Lebensohl responses because you're going to get in a lot of trouble. Okay, so anyway, we're in 3 no trump, and we have a stopper. Let's see what my partner has. Oh, he has some good stoppers too. It's a pretty poor overcall, 2 hearts here. No points, no honors. That's pretty bad. But he has 6 of them. But I probably wouldn't do this. Unless it's not ball against fall and my partner is very lenient for me. Okay, next hand is 1 no trump. Again, 2 hearts. You know, this could be anything, but we base our responses upon what he's bidding here. So we'll use Liebensohl based upon 2 hearts. Oops, let me stop here. Went too fast. We have to look at our hand. Do we have weak hand, invitational hand, or game forcing? We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have game forcing values. We want to be in game, namely either 3 no trump or a major suit. We want to shy away from those minor suits unless we have a slam potential. Okay, so we do have it. Now, we do not have a stopper. We have game forcing values, a balanced hand, no long suit, and we don't have a stopper. And we said in that table that you have memorized, we bid 3 no trump. No 4-card major, no stopper. Important you get that correct. So, let's see what he does. Now, partner's either going to pass or run. Okay, so if he has heart stoppers, he's going to pass. If it's not, he's going to run. So he does have a heart stopper. So let's see what his hand is. You know, opener didn't care about his 4-card major, a spade suit, because you didn't tell him you had one, so that's not important. But he did have that stopper. So how many tricks can he make here? He makes 6. Not good. Okay, next. Next. So again, we join a very similar auction. You know, opponents are overcalling a lot over 1 no trump these days. It seems like it's occurring all the time. So you have to have these responses ready to handle them. Again, there's a 2 heart. But look at how many points you have now. 9 and 6 is 15. Partner has, say, an average of 16. That's 31. You're in a threshold of being in a 6 no trump game, or maybe a minor suit game. The problem is it's too risky. I don't think you have enough points. You know, the classic thing is you have to have 33 high card points to be a no trump, 6 no trump, and most you have is 31. So you probably will just play this as a normal game contract. So again, you do have a stopper. So you're going to go through the 2 no trump relay. He makes the 3 club bid, artificial, alertable, and then you just jump to 3 no trump, saying, I went the slow way of getting to 3 no trump, and that is with the stopper. Okay, now we have a little bit different type of hand here. We have a long spade suit. First of all, the spade suit is a higher denomination than the heart suit. So we have 3 types of bids we can make, either weak, invitational, or strong. And you look at that table and you know how to make each one. So what type of hand do we have here? We have 6, 7, 8, 10 high card points. So that's game. 15 and 10, 25, or 26. If spades work, you have more than that. So I think you want to show your partner you have a long spade suit and you want to make it game forcing. So the bid you want to make with a 5-card spade suit is you want to jump to 3 spades. forcing to game. And what Jack rule is this: five card spade suit, 10 plus points. Okay, so that's exactly what we have: 10 high card points, 5 spades, and we tell them that. Now we expect Jack could bid 4 spades if he has 3. He could bid 3 no trump if he has a stopper. If he doesn't have a stopper, he can make either one. He bids 3 no trump. He pass. So I believe that Jack had North had a Doubleton spade, and he has stoppers, because he wouldn't be doing this. I'm not telling him anything about stoppers, so I don't think he will, without stopper, bid 3 no trump. But I may be wrong. So let's see the hand. Yes, he has several stoppers. So we told him about our 5 spades. There was not a 5-3 spade fit available for us, and we found the 3 no trump. See all the options we have? That's why it's such a convenient bid for everybody, every advanced player to play. And once you learn Lebensohl, you'll not want to play anything that's not Lebensohl. So learn it, play it, and you'll never go back to whatever system you had before. Okay, we're over halfway there now. Again, we have a 5-card spade suit, and they will have overcall probably 2 hearts here. Let me see. 2 hearts. So we want to express to our partner we have a 5-card spade suit. And how many points? We have 6, 7 points. Now, do you consider this to be a weak hand, an invitational hand, or a game forcing hand? Well, I think if there was not interference, you would have done Jacoby transfer, 2 hearts, transfer to spades, and then you would have done maybe 2 no trump to invite. So I consider this to be an invitational hand. If we find a spade fit, I'm adding a point for shape here, shortness, 5-card suit, and a point there. So I mean, I'm adding this thing up to be game. To be 7 points to be invitational, like an 8 or 9 point hand. I'll say it that way. So how do I make an invitational bid with 5 spades? We said if we jump to 3 spades immediately, it's game forcing. If we bid 2 spades, it's sign off. So we use that 2 no trump, Lebensohl 2 no trump relay bid. So you'll see this 2 no trump, Lebensohl, pass, 3 clubs, force, alert, 3 spades. Jack plays that the standard way. 3 spades is invitational. Every partner you play with who plays Lebensohl, who makes that bid, is going to be the same. If you're opener, it'll be the same bid. Inviting in spades. And with enough points or shape that you think it's invitational. So let's see what he does. He doesn't go. See what his hand is. Wow, that's interesting. He has 4 spades, 9-card fit. 7, 5, 6, 13, 14, 15, 16. I think this is a poor bid. I think he should have gone with an extra spade. But look at 2 Doubletons and hearts. So let's see what it makes. I think North made a bad bid here. It's judgment. It's a judgment bid. Well, he was right. Wow. The King of Diamonds doesn't work offside, so that's a loser. You get 2 heart losers. And so depending on where the King of Diamonds is for it to make game or not. I personally would have done it. So that shows you what I know. Well, same hand, I just backed up the auction a little bit, and where I have put 3 spades in there I force it to be three spades. I want to see what Jack would bid to see if he has the same idea that I have. So if you press this little button there, it tells Jack, you make the bid, not me. So he does make the four spade bid. So I don't know where I got the three. Whoops. Yeah. I mean, he doesn't pass like the other one is. So he should bid four spades, even though it goes down one. So another responder hand with five spades, 7, 8 points. I would, with the length in that suit and a couple doubletons, I equate this hand to be at least invitational. So I think I'm going to make an invitational long suit bid. So let's see what he does. Oh, he makes a game forcing. You know what? I'm going to see what Jack does. Maybe I did something different. No. So he makes a game forcing because he upgraded the two doubletons to make it game forcing values. That's probably a good choice. Three spades. North now bids four hearts, showing a control in hearts. I don't have any controls here, so I'm just going to sign off. Okay, so we're in four spades and see what we have here. So I don't know what he's doing. I don't know why he didn't control in clubs. I guess because since they're interfering in hearts, he just wants to show that he does have heart stopper. But I don't know where he's going with it. I think he just should bid four spades off the three spades. I don't know why he did that. Unless he thought maybe my three spade bid I have any. Since I'm forcing the game, I may have 18, 19 points or something. So he, or 15 or 16. So we may try for slam. But if he was doing that, he should have control bid clubs. So anyway, I think it's a bad bid. Okay, another hand where they interfere two hearts. This time I don't have a 5-card spade suit. I have a 5-card diamond suit, and I have 5 high card points. So, what do I want to do here? Do I want to tell him I have a 5-card diamond suit and let us play in 3 diamonds with our 5 points? Or, that's probably our only option, or we could pass. Okay, I don't think we have a good chance of making, we have a real balanced hand here, and making 3 diamonds is iffy. So I think I would pass this hand here with 5 points. See what Jack does. Yeah, he passes. So this is a good hand to just say you don't have to make a Lebensohl bid with every hand as a responder. You can pass, and you may want to do this. Let's see what it makes. Well, it does make 3 diamonds, and they do make 2 hearts. So we probably should have bid here. We didn't see all the hands. He did have a 3 diamonds to our 5. So, well, anyway, so you know, a lot of these things are judgments, and you may get the right judgment or not. But what we're practicing is our system bids. What are the conventions we're using with the bids we're using with Lebensohl, and we'll partner understand our bids. Okay, we're almost getting there. We've got about 3 or 4 more hands to do. Again, the 2 heart interference, and now we have 5 points with 6 diamonds. Now, I think what we want to be able to do in this auction is play 3 diamonds and have partner not bid on. We want to sign off in 3 diamonds. This is too weak of a hand to be in 3 no trump. You may get lucky and partner may have the ace of diamonds and stoppers, and you may pull in 9 tricks with a 20-point hand, but common total points. But I think it's too risky, so I think we want to play in 3 diamonds. So how do we tell partner we want to play in 3 diamonds? We have 2 ways of making the 3 diamond bid. If we bid it directly, it's game forcing. if we go through the relay bid to no trump relay, it will be, and then bid diamonds, it's weak and not to go on. Okay, weak probably means more than 5 points, but less than 8 points. So it's something that he will play in 3 diamonds, but not per game. So we expect this to be the weak way, the fast way of doing it. 2 no trump, 3 clubs. Now we bid 3 diamonds, and he says, this is Jack's comments, that it's to play, because he understands that. He says it's to play, and North should not bid on. You know, if you compete to 3 hearts, and North does have some diamonds, like 4 diamonds or something, and he wants to go to 4 diamonds thinking it's a good sacrifice, or I might make, it's kind of a judgment, but we're telling him that we're not interested in bidding 4 diamonds here. Okay, so that's that auction. Okay, another 2 heart interference bid, and this is our hand, a pretty weak hand. 4 points, 5, 6 spades. It's a hand that I'm be very willing to play in 2 spades in, with partners 16 points in our weak hand. We're probably going to make 2 spades, but I don't know about 3 spades or 4 spades. You know, so I'm going to bid 2 spades and tell partner not to bid on, not to invite game. So I bid 2 spades. He doubles. North passes, as he should, because he have this type of hand. 3 hearts. And now, do you go on? He said, yeah, you know, maybe this is either going to be a good sacrifice at 3 spades. Maybe we'll both be going down 1, where they can make 3 hearts. Or we might be able to make it with if we have good spade support from partner. So we will bid 3 spades. Okay, let's see what partner has. Well, looks like the king's in good position. So we're going to take 2 spade losers, and the hearts are bad, but 2 heart losers, and then a diamond loser. So we're probably going to be down 1. Okay, but it's a judgment to go to 3 spades, but definitely 2 spades is where you want to be. Okay, the next to last hand is this one. Now the overcall is different. He's bid 2 spades instead of 2 hearts. All the Liebensohl bids are the same, so there's nothing new here. So let's look at our hand. What are we going to do? We have 6, 7, 8, 9. I think that's not a weak hand, and I wish we had an invitational bid to make partner, but we don't. With 9 points, we got to choose. Is it going to be, are we going to pass, or are we going to do Stamen? And I think you ought to do Stamen, even though it's a flat hand. There is some hope that it's going to make game. So this, and if he bids 3 no trump, then he has stoppers, and maybe I'll make 3 no trump. So we need to show him our 4-card heart fit, and that's Stamen. And so we need to do a Q bid to show Stamen. But our question is, do we do a fast Q bid or a slow Q bid? Fast Q bid denies a stopper, and we don't have a stopper, so that answers the question. If we had a stopper, we'd do a slow Q bid. So we're going to do the fast one. So we expect it to be a 3 spade bid here. 4 cards in the other major, no stopper, Jack says. And see what he does. 4 hearts. He does have a 4-card heart fit. So let's see his hand. So we have it. So you can see with Liebensohl, we can find our 4-4 major fit frequently. And we can find when we don't have it, and bid no trump when we have a stopper, and not bid no trump when we don't have a stopper. This is why everybody loves Liebensohl once they know it. It tells, you can really pinpoint where to play the contract. Okay, now there's another two spade overcall, and we have to figure out first of all, are we game forcing, invitational, or weak? We're game forcing 7, 8, 9. You know, so well, you know the question: would you bid statement? Would you make a 2-club bid if you did not have interference? You would. And then if you find it, then you invite. Unfortunately, we don't have that capability because we cube it on the 3 level, so we don't have an invitational with statement. Either statement, you have to judge it to be game forcing or not. And I think with 9, I tip it my hat to the game value, game approach. So since we have a stopper, we have to do the slow approach, not the fast. So we're going to bid 2 no trump. He bids 3 clubs force. And now we do a Q bid, a delayed Q bid, a slow Q bid, which means we have a stopper and we have 4 hearts. And now we're going to find out if opener have 4 hearts. And he does. If he didn't, he would bid 3 no trump because we're showing a stopper with our 2 no trump and then a Q bid. So just to repeat, I've done this many times so far, is the only auctions where you can show stoppers and not showing stoppers are Q bid auctions and the 3 no trump auctions. Those are the others. The other auctions are just showing length in a suit, if it's game forcing or not, or forcing with length in a suit, nothing about stoppers. Okay, let's see what the hand is. So notice that if you did a fast Q bid here, if you just jumped to 3 spades and partner had this hand here, he knows you don't have a spade suit, a spade honors, because you went fast, and he doesn't. He's going to run to 4 clubs. So you're going to lose your, if there's not a 4-4 heart fit, he will have to go to 4 clubs if both people do not have stoppers. So make sure you show stoppers and not stoppers using the fast slow approach. The final hand is here for responder. Let's see if we can get this one right. Now it looks like we have a 7-card heart suit, and partner has opened 1 no trump. So you want to be in game. Now, what does it mean if you bid 3 hearts here? 3 hearts is game forcing. So, but it kind of shows only a 5-card suit if it's the other major. Okay, and you have longer than that. So you probably want to, and you don't think about slam here, not strong enough. So I think the appropriate bid is to bid 4 hearts. So 4 hearts is even a longer suit than 3 hearts. Typically it's 7. Maybe it's a good 6, or maybe any 6 with some honors in it. But anyway, so there is a 2 heart bid you can make, either 3 hearts or 4 hearts to get to game. And this is just signing off for 4 hearts. Ah, 4 spades. Partner heard your 4 heart bid saying you have very long hearts and you want to be in game. He says, okay, I have some support for you. Let's go 5 hearts. Boy, he has ace king of your suit, of your 7-card suit. So does it make 5? You got spade loser and the club loser, maybe 2 club losers. So it depends how you can play this. So it's probably going to go down 1. Let's see what Jack did. Ah, he made it. So there's some play to make this. Anyway, so I'm done with all these examples. These are the standard Lebensohl situations you're going to be coming into. You're probably going to see them about once a game. They're going to interfere over your 1 no trump openings, and you need to be prepared with your responses. Lebensohl is all about the responder, basically. Responder has those 9 type of hands that he can have. He needs to express it by bidding appropriately. So get the system down, pat, play it with your partners, and incorporate it as much as you can, and then you'll never go back to any other system. Okay, that's it.